Hi, I'm Krzysztof. I'm a hairdresser. I work for Sassoon Academy in London. Basically what I do, I teach people hairdressing every day. I think there is nothing more rewarding in your life than sharing something with other person. And today we have an amazing day, actually, I have to say. Amazing day with you guys, with Hairtribe. Shooting 3 live models, kind of step by step. First model was kind of like a long bob, slightly deconstructed, just to kind of bring the natural characteristic of the shape and create the internal texture. And then the second model, it was quite short, kind of bowish, scissor the comb through the sides into the back with a nice kind of fringe which runs from the front into the back. And then the last model, taking inspiration from the Natalie Portman from Leon, which is like a kind of graduated bob into the line, into the front. When I first started hairdressing, and I suppose what got me into the hairdressing was geometry, because in a school I had 2 subjects which I really love. I had mathematics and I had sport. Pretty much I didn't care about anything else. So I suppose when I discovered hairdressing in my life, the geometry, the spatial geometry, the kind of ability to create the shape made of the hair, and obviously when it falls it creates, you know, something else, it creates emotion, that really sort of inspired me. As you grow up as a hairdresser, you're gathering more experience, you know, you're working with different people, and I suppose you're kind of learning new things and you're finding yourself. I do believe today my thought process comes from the suitability. When I'm designing hair, it's almost like a collaboration between me, the model who sat on my chair, or the client. So obviously if you want to create the hair for someone, you need to find out who's the person, what they do, what they like, how they feel about themselves. You know, like getting that information about the person, it kind of leads you into the specific area, and you just create, you're trying to recreate the feeling on the hair. It's not just cutting hair, it's making people feel in a particular way. If you find a way that you can create the look which goes with the personality of the person, that's when it becomes complete and works for them and brings a smile on their face and stuff like that. If you believe in what you do, and if you kind of perfected in the way, in your own personal level, you've perfected the craft and you know what you're doing, and not only what you're doing but how you're doing and why you're doing this, that's where, you know, you can give it away, and that energy will come back to you at some point. So it's almost like a kind of big circle. So we've got to share the energy to the energy come back to us, so it's pretty much that. Another thing what is really important, just make sure you surround yourself with people who inspires you. I think the team is something really important, you know, because you can only achieve so much when you're individual. Probably you can do a lot, but then if you've got few individuals who collaborate together, you can do a lot more. So I would just really advise, just stick with, you know, with people inspired you, and you know, keep doing something together. So yeah, thank you so much for, you know, for having me, and I have to say I have an amazing day with you guys.